This is your host, Dub FFG, with the Fantasy Football GOAT Strategies. And today, we're going to talk about Week 12, the sacrifice. First, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to continue to help the channel grow, look down in the description and check out those 3 links. That will help us out as well. Now, let's get to it. First, let's recap Week 11. We had 10 picks, 7 correct, 3 incorrect. That's a 70% success rate. That's down 10% from the previous week. However, it's still in the range where we want to be, 70% and above. Let's get to it. Week 12 starters and sleepers. First, we got Najee Harris versus the Colts, Chris Olave versus the 49ers, Michael Pittman versus the Steelers, Jeff Wilson Jr. versus the Texans, Kenneth Walker III versus the Raiders, James Conner versus the Chargers, and our sleeper is Terry McLaurin versus the Falcons. IDP and DST, we're looking at Washington Commanders defense versus the Falcons, and they have them at home. Stat combo for the week, Justin Herbert and Joshua Palmer versus the Cardinals. Week 12, the ultimate sacrifice. Now, 12 being a number of sacrifice and creativity. See, if you're comfortably bound for the playoffs, you can afford to be a little bit creative this week, but don't get too cute. And if you're fighting to make the playoffs, then you don't have that luxury of being creative. Not necessarily. See, you may just have to sacrifice a big name and add in a player that's hot. You know, even someone like a Joshua Palmer that we mentioned earlier, he's not necessarily a wide receiver 1 because Keenan Allen is there. But Mike Williams may not play. But if Williams doesn't play, then Palmer should be wide receiver 2. But if you look at last week, he still was very effective and very valuable in fantasy, even though all 3 guys played. So, someone like Joshua Palmer is not necessarily a big name, but he's a hot player. And again, 12 being a fire number. Fire is a representation of knowledge. The more the weeks pass, the more you must be certain of your productivity. Like fire, you can heat up your lineup with a great setup, or like fire, you can also destroy your lineup quickly. So, number 12, the great sacrifice or the ultimate sacrifice. Do you know the ledge? This is your host, Dub FFG. Thanks for tuning in. Again, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time. It's that time of year again, and it's time to get your team gear. From hats and apparel, Liz has the answers. This season, Liz has your favorite team's sideline gear. Click the link in the description to get your favorite team's gear. Lids.